it's Shantae from Simply Shantae's Plans. In today's video, we're talking all things Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner Collection launch. This collection launches on April 8th for EC Insiders and April 9th for everyone else. If you're not an EC Insider, you're going to want to make sure that you sign up so you can get early access to this launch. The reason why I'm so excited for this launch is because I use these products every single year in my classroom to make sure that my lessons are planned, my space is organized, my records are kept, and my progress is monitored. I want to give a huge thank you to Tori and the team over at Erin Condren for sending me these products to review early. These are my own thoughts and opinions, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to them. Without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera around and walk through 3 of the 4 planner options as well as several accessories that we'll be releasing on this launch day. The first planner that I'll be sharing is the MidCentury Circle's Coiled Teacher Lesson Planner. If you're familiar with the Teacher Lesson Planner collection from Erin Condren, you may be familiar with this planner as well, as there are some similarities to planners released in the past. First things first, this book starts at $55 and is 8.5 by 11 in size. At this time, you're not able to get this in a 7 by 9 option. There are several different coil colors to choose from, including rose gold, gold, platinum, and black. There are multiple customizations you can choose, including personalizing the front cover, as I did in my book here. This book is in the MidCentury Circle's design layout, but colorful layers is also available. The first 2 pages of the book are dedicated to you filling out your personal information so that if your book is ever lost, it can be returned to you. You'll have a space to write your name, your address, your email, as well as any websites or passwords that you feel comfortable putting in the book. On the right side, there are 2 boxes at the top for events and volunteers or classroom contact information. I really enjoy this pop of MidCentury circles at the top, and I also like that these boxes are unlabeled, so if you need to repurpose them for whatever reason, you have the freedom to do so. Turning the page, you have 2 full pages of communication logs that you can use to document any contact you have with scholars' families. There's 3 columns along the top: date, name, and reason or resolved. Immediately after those communication logs is your Year at a Glance page. This Year at a Glance page starts on July 2021 and ends in December of 2022. This book has 3 start dates that you could choose from: July, August, or September of 2021. Whichever start date you choose, you'll still have a 12-month book. However, this page will always stay the same regardless of what start month you choose. I love this page because it's very easy to track multiple things, including holidays, important dates, or even school birthdays. The next 2 pages are actually my favorite pages in the entire planner because they are so versatile and functional. What we have is 2 pages filled with a box for each month. You can use these boxes for so many different things. As a special education teacher, I use these boxes to write down big due dates for legal meetings and also triennial assessments. Following the Year at a Glance pages are 4 different graph pages. These pages are super flexible as well and have many options for use. At the top of the page, it even gives you some suggestions, including creating seating charts, organized groups, tracking learning assessments, and other important information. Like I mentioned, there are 4 of these pages at the beginning of this planner. After the graph pages, we have 2 notes pages, which you can really use for anything. I typically set up a chart on these 2 pages that helps me track what items I'm purchasing for my classroom. It's so nice to be able to come back at the end of the year and look at what materials I've purchased. This brings us to the beginning of the first monthly section. Each monthly section in this book will follow the same format. The only difference will be the color of the MidCentury Circle's details, as the colors match the Erin Condren color scheme. With each monthly section, you will receive 4 monthly notes pages, 2 will be in the beginning of the month, and 2 will be at the end of the month. I love this page here because it's a great way to set up your month at a view. In this bottom section, it says important dates for the month, and I love putting here birthdays, days off, assessments, and much more. When you turn the page, you get to see the full monthly view. I love the subtle mid-century circles in the corner. It's very elegant and doesn't distract too much from the monthly spread. On the left, we have Sunday through Wednesday, and the right, Thursday through Saturday with the notes section. There are no lines in the monthly boxes, and I really like that. I also enjoy that they include the weekends on this view because sometimes there's activities that I do need to mark down. When you turn the page, you will find the weekly spreads. These spreads are pretty consistent with what the planner looked like last year as far as having 6 columns across the top. These columns can be used for different subjects or different class periods or even different scholars if you're working at home. The 7th column is typically used for notes or even a prep list. The days of the week are down the side of the planner and on Monday through Friday. I will show you the rest of the month so you can see what a full month section looks like. This brings us to the end of the August month section and the extra 2 note pages at the end of this section to give you the 4 total. When I turn the page, a new month section will start and it will be September. This will have the same format as August and so forth. One thing I did want to point out is what happens when a month changes in the middle of the week. At the end of August, we have a monthly switch to September in the middle of the week. And as you can see, the last 2 days of August are still in yellow, but then the color switches to purple, so it will match the month. I just flipped to the end of the book, so this is directly after the last month section, which for me is July. We have these additional 2 notes pages that aren't attached to a month, so you could definitely use these however you see fit as well. Finally, we have our tabbed section for student checklists. This planner comes with 7 student checklists, but you do have the choice to add 7, 14, 21, or 28, depending on how many you want to use. Each student checklist page can fit up to 30 students on the roster, so if you have 30 students or less, this is perfect. I use this for so many things, including measuring student progress, tracking legal paperwork and documents, and also things related to being a case manager for students with IEPs. After the checklist pages, this planner does have some sticker sheets. These are the same sticker sheets that were in the planner last year, and they are foiled with silver foiling. There's a variety of different stickers, and they're all functional, flexible, and can be used on the monthly pages or on the weekly spreads. There are 4 total pages of stickers in the back of this book before we come up on the Mid-Century Circles pocket. This is a 2-pocket folder that is very sturdy and definitely holds up the entire year. I love the Mid-Century Circles design, and you can definitely fit full-size sheets of paper in here fairly easily. You may have noticed that there was no holidays printed on the monthly spreads. That's because Erin Condren provides these holiday stickers for you in the back of this planner. You get holiday stickers starting from July 2021 and all the way to December 2022. These are stickers that you can add to your monthly view if you want. There's also 2 sheet protectors in the back of this planner. This is another add-on or customization. You may choose 1 or 2 sheet protectors. Alright, I'm going to set this planner aside and begin talking about the second planner option available. This is the Focused Softfounded Teacher Lesson Planner. This planner debuted last year and is back by popular demand. I have the camel color here, but this year it will also be available in a colorful layers cover. This planner has a few less customizations because it is a book bound, but it is a very great planner. It's an 8 by 10 size, which makes it portable, sleek, and easy to take on the go. This planner does not have monthly tabs. However, Erin Condren does have adhesive monthly tabs that you could add to the side if you wanted to. The inside of this planner is very similar to the last planner I showed as far as the order of pages and what the content on the pages are. This planner starts with 2 pages for All About Me and events and volunteers. The 2 boxes are at the top as well as a space for important classroom dates. Next, we come into 2 full pages of communication log. This communication log still has the 3 sections for date, name, and whether or not the communication was resolved. Next, we have the full year at a glance page. This also starts July 2021 through December 2022. You can see that these focus pages are very minimalistic and sleek, so you can add your own pop of color or keep it simple. Here we have the 12 full boxes and 4 pages of graph pages. We start to see changes when we move into the monthly section. Unlike the coiled version of the teacher lesson planner, this planner does not have 2 notes pages prior to the month starting after the graph pages. The month page starts with these 2 notes pages, and this is all the notes pages you have for each monthly section. There is still an area on this page for you to write down your upcoming dates for the month before you move into the monthly view. Here on the monthly view, it is very neutral and simple, so you can fill in what you need to on here. Next, we move into the weekly sections. I will keep flipping through this entire month so you can see what one monthly section looks like in this planner. Just like the other planner, each monthly section repeats itself for each of the 12 months included in the planner. One thing I love about this planner is that it lays flat. You can see that I'm not touching it and it still is flat. This is perfect for folks who are sick of writing next to the coil or who are left-handed. I just flipped to the back of this planner after the last month section. When I flip to the back, you will see that there are several different notes pages. Here you have the flexibility to use these however you wish. If you are adding tabs to your planner, this would be a great section to do that because it does start immediately after the last monthly section. This planner also comes with 7 student checklist pages. This is a more neutral tone than the ones we saw in the MidCentury Circles planner, but that is because this is the Focus collection. At this time, you won't be able to add extra student checklist pages because this is a book-bound planner. At the end of the book, you will not receive stickers or pockets or sheet protectors for this option. The last planner option that I'll be sharing today is the Coiled Focused Teacher Lesson Planner. This is a new option this year and one I'm very excited about. It takes the best of both worlds and combines them into one planner. This planner is on a coil and will have the same coil options as the MidCentury Circles: gold, rose gold, platinum, or black. It also has a permanent vegan leather cover. I have the blush option here, but this will also be available in blush and black. If you love this sturdy vegan leather cover, you'll also be able to purchase that on the MidCentury Circles layout as well. This planner has the ability to be blind embossed in the bottom corner for personalization. It's an 8.5 by 11 book and has a starting price of $65. I'm going to flip through this planner now to show you just how similar this is to the Softbound Focused planner. This planner will follow the same order of pages as the Softbound. So you'll have your 2 All About Me pages right before your contact log and your year at a glance page. These are still the same neutral design that we love from the Softbound planner. Unlike the Softbound, however, this book has gray tabs to denote the different sections and months of the book. Another difference that this book has from the Softbound version of the Focus Lesson Planner is it does have 2 notes pages after the graph pages and before the first monthly section starts. It also has the additional 2 monthly notes pages per month section. So in this book, there are 4 monthly notes pages and not as many in the back. The rest of the layout looks very similar to the soft-bound focused planner. Here I'm flipping through the months so you can see an entire month section. I'm now at the back of this book and you can see they still have the student checklist. On this book, you will be able to decide to add more student checklists if you prefer. Unlike the Mid-Century Circle's Coiled version, this book will not come with a pocket and it will not come with stickers. It will come with sheet protectors and you can choose between one or two. I'm going to set these planners aside and now show you some accessories that are launching along with these planners. The first accessories I'd like to show are actually the free gifts that you get when you make a purchase from this collection. These two free gifts are available while supplies last, so you're going to want to make sure that you order as soon as you can. This sticky note cube is 3x3 and has the rainbow hearts design. This is perfect to keep on your desk or even take with you on the go because everyone needs sticky notes literally all the time. The second free gift that I will show is the gold ballpoint pen. This is actually an exclusive free gift that you will only be able to receive if you are an EC Insider. Again, this will only be available while supplies last. This gold ballpoint pen has black ink and at this time is not refillable. The next accessory I'd like to show is the Cool for School sticker book. This is my favorite accessory every year because there are several sheets filled with functional stickers that are both clear and on washi. I would like to flip through the sticker book so you can see what is included. This page has a bunch of memo stickers that are printed on that washi paper, so you will need to be careful when you're lifting them up. The next page has a bunch of functional stickers as well as some flags that have different reminders and events that may happen at your school day. I really love how versatile this book is, and on the next page you get a bunch of decorative stickers that can be used anywhere throughout the book. On this page you have clear letters and there's a second page that has rose gold clear letters. Next, there are some clear stickers here that have days of the week. They also have a few other announcements on them. I love these quote stickers. They are beautiful little washi strips that will fit anywhere in the book. We also have some circles that have some different school type decals as well as meetings. Here are some icon stickers that again can be used on the monthly view and in the week. This page is always my favorite because I use this specific sticker so often. There's a space at the top where you could write meeting or a specific event and then time to write the times that the meeting will run. Next, we have some more functional stickers here, and that is the end of the sticker book. This next accessory is a note from the teacher notepad. This notepad is on the website and will retail for $10. You may have seen a notebook pad similar to this before, but this one is updated with the Mid-Century Circles pattern, so it will match perfectly with all of the lesson planners that are coming out with this launch. You do have the option to personalize at the top. I did here. There's a section for a name and date for the student. Then, right below the name and date section, there's a space for you to check off the reason that you would be sending this note to your students' grown-ups. There's several different academic and also growth mindset options. Directly below is a space for you to write the actual note to the parent or guardian. There's a space for your teacher signature as well as the parent signature if needed. I really like that this notepad includes options that are not strictly academic, such as accepting challenges, taking risks, and making choices. These really promote a growth mindset and other aspects that are important in education that aren't strictly related to reading, writing, or math. It really gives the opportunity for the teacher to acknowledge other skills that students may be developing. Here is another notepad that teachers may find useful in their classroom. This is also $10, so a great option if you were going to gift a notepad to your teacher because you can personalize it. This is a substitute report notepad. The top two sections are areas where the teacher may fill out for their guest teacher and can provide information about helpful and reliable adults and students, as well as a schedule for the day. The next two section has an area for absences and tardies as well as classroom behavior. Your guest teacher will be able to use these sections to mark down who was present and also what was going on in the classroom. The next section of the notepad is my personal favorite because there's an opportunity for the guest teacher to write what they were able to get through while I was absent and also what they didn't get to. This helps me planning for when I return. Finally, the bottom, there's a section for STAR students and some students who needed a little extra redirection that day. It wouldn't be an easy launch without some new snap-in accessories. Here is the MidCentury Circles mini snap-in bookmarks. This will come in a trio for $4.50. They'll also be releasing the MidCentury Circles snap-in stylized sticky notes for $10.50. I always get at least two of these because I go through about one a semester. There's so many different uses for them and they really come in handy. The MidCentury Circles design on these sticky notes is absolutely stunning, and I love the different variety of sticky notes that come on this pad. To see these sticky notes in action, I went ahead and placed a few of them on a monthly page in the MidCentury Circles Coiled Teacher Lesson Planner. Here's that third bookmark that will come in the trio pack. I love the MidCentury Circles in the beautiful blue color. Alright, back to the sticky notes. These fit in a variety of spaces throughout the planner. They can be used for pre-planning or even used as a sticker. They snap into the actual planner, so they're easy to take on the go. Like I mentioned, I have these all the time and use them for a variety of uses. It's so nice that they fit directly in, so I don't actually have to carry an additional item. This next accessory is a beautiful option for teacher appreciation gifts, or if you are a teacher, a gift to give your para, classroom aides, or teacher helpers. There are two different options for this gift, and I have here the Love is Golden stackable bracelets. This beautiful item has a gold pendant that says love on it. It comes wrapped around this card that gives some information to remind teachers that they are loved, their work is appreciated, and deeply respected. This item can be worn as a bracelet or as a necklace. It will retail at $26, and there will also be a gold star option. The difference in these two options is the design on the pendant and also the color of the glass beads. Next up is this blush ombre accordion zipper pouch. This is being sold for $14 and has 6 different pouches in a beautiful pink color scheme. The pouches are connected and do not come apart, but they do hold a lot of things. Also, when there's nothing in the pouch, it does lay flat. If you're sending your student back to school, this is a great option because they can easily fit all their school supplies into several pouches, as well as hand sanitizer, extra masks, and some tissues. In addition to everything I've shown so far, we'll also be able to purchase this teacher clip folio for $26. On the cover, it says, "Be a leader, be the difference, be the light, be the teacher." On the inside, we have a beautiful, colorful rainbow heart pocket as well as a legal pad in a pocket behind it. I believe this legal pad fits into this large pocket, but I haven't tried it out yet. While we're on the topic of the rainbow heart design, I'd love to introduce a new product that's coming out this launch. This is the Rainbow Heart Coiled Teacher Record Book. This is a 7x9 book and will be sold for $16. While it doesn't have any monthly or weekly spreads, this book could be a huge asset to teachers or folks running educational spaces. Upon opening this book, you will come across the title page. This book also has 3 tabs that are labeled, even though I'm having a little bit of a hard time showing you those right now. This book starts out very similar to the teacher lesson planners. There's an All About Me page and a page for events and volunteers. Then, when you turn the page, you have 2 full pages of communication logs. These communication logs have 3 columns for date, name, and if the reason was resolved. Next, you have the first tab section, which is several pages of the graph notebook pages. You can use these pages for so many different things, including seating charts, making your own charts for tracking progress, and so much more. Following the graph pages, we have our second tab section of student checklists. These checklists we've already talked about can be used for so many things, but it's nice to have so many in a centralized location. The last tab section is just lined notes pages. Because there's nothing dictating what you're using this section for, it is super flexible for what you need. This record book is going to be a great addition to the teacher lesson planner, or it's perfect for the digital planner who doesn't need a whole lesson planner but does need a little something. I'm so excited that this is being released this year and will definitely be adding it to my own teacher planner lineup. One last item I'll be sharing today is this Watercolor Apples desk pad. This desk pad is super cute and is only $14. It's much larger than the notepads I showed earlier because it is supposed to sit on a desk. You can get this personalized as I did at the top. I have MidCentury 2021 to 2022. There are several different sections on this notepad. The first is this lined section. Next to it, there's a blank section, and after that, there is a checklist section. I'm not sure if you can see, but I do have little circles on here that you can cross stuff off. Across the bottom is a box for each day of the week. Honestly, I'm going to use this on my desk and put what is ever for lunch that day here because students always ask me and I never know what it is. Okay, I thought that was the last accessory, but I was incorrect. In addition to everything you've seen in this video, we will also be getting brand new covers for the lesson planners. This interchangeable cover I have here is called the Lead interchangeable cover, but there will also be one called Great Teacher, Bright Future, and a few from Teach Your Heart Out. There will also be two different dashboards releasing with this launch as well. Alright friends, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed walking through these planners with me as well as several of the accessories. If you're looking for more information, please follow my Instagram page at simplyshantays_plans because I will be giving so much more info over there this week as far as doing some comparisons as well as how to use the planner. If you like this video, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.